mail time. Don't you love when you order something in the mail and you forget what it is and then it comes and you're like, what the hell is this? So let's see what it is. Let me trusty Leatherman. Let's cut this baby open. I honestly have no idea what this is. And I'm sure there's a story behind it that you'll enjoy, whatever that may be. Probably something super boring. And the winner is... actually... awesome! Awesome. Okay, well, this is the reveal. Interesting packing. So, this delivery pertains to the new idea that I've been talking about, and I think it may be time to let you know what that is. So, what we have here is 3 of the sample materials, 3 rolls of the sample material of what we'll be using for the new project. So, okay, bit of backstory. This idea has been bubbling for about, let's say, probably 12 months. Just like any good idea, it came from a deep necessity for a product that I was using and that I didn't have a particular solution for. Let me turn the music down. And also, let me get the prototype. Oh, that's not that. Alright, so this is actually the prototype right here. You might have spotted it in one of the earlier videos. So, it's good to describe this now because I'm about to have the first meeting with one of the suppliers, so this is actually perfect timing. There has to be a better way of doing this. Okay, we'll come back to that. First, let's cut to a better angle, eh? Alright, here goes. Here's my pitch. So, the new idea is based around a revolutionary style of yoga mat, and the brand is called Hello Genie. And the name Hello Genie actually came from the word hygiene, from the concept of this mat being extremely more hygienic than any other option out there. So, the issue I had with yoga mats was, the biggest issue I had with yoga mats was that when you finish with a yoga mat, you roll it up, and in doing so, what you actually do is you roll the entire bottom of the mat along the entire top of the mat. So what's the fucking point of having a mat if you're just going to roll the grime on the floor onto the top of the mat? You might as well just practice on the floor in the first place. So, my genius idea is basically this. And this is what I'm talking to the designers about, is this whole thing here. So, the whole idea is that a hinged yoga mat that hinges in the middle, and in doing so, you fold the bottom of the mat along to the bottom of the mat, and then you roll it up. Sorted. That keeps it super hygienic. Bottom's along the bottom, and you haven't got any issues there. That's the first part of it. I've put some nice frilling here because that's kind of going to be a design feature that I'm working on. The second feature I'm working on is the fact that once you pick it up, as I just did, pick it up, that now becomes a piece of artwork that you can hang on the wall. So in one move, you've picked it up off the floor, and you can hang it straight on the wall. And so I'm working with a team of designers to come up with some awesome designs for the front and back. So this is obviously a prototype. It's made out of an old yoga mat that I thoroughly used over the past couple of years. This was just the proof of concept that I'm going to use to show the designers, so we can get this hinging mechanism sorted and keep it nice and flat, so when you fold it, you're not feeling any hard bits. At the moment, I've whipped it together, and this is a testament to rapid prototyping. This was a massive lesson I learned. I whipped this up together in half an hour, after obviously going to Bunnings and Spotlight and gathering the materials, which took about an hour. This is done with just a hinge I found from Bunnings and some gaffer tape, and then a bit of fringing I found from Spotlight, and a bit of elastic I found from Spotlight. That's just proof of concept. That hangs on the wall, artwork on both sides, boom. You've got a hygienic solution that also doubles as an artistic solution and solves a storage solution as well. The whole design is basically revolving around getting this hinge right, getting the hanging mechanism right, and then my job is working with the team to set up the entire system around this. So we've already started creating the content marketing strategy, creating some of that content. Within that, mainly focusing on Instagram and YouTube, also Facebook, Pinterest is going to be massive for the artistic designs. And so, yeah, so back to the delivery. Alright, so what actually came in the mail was the material that I want to work with from our suppliers in China, which is this. This is actually really exciting, so I haven't felt this before. Oh, this is nice. So this is a cork mat. Man, this is fucking awesome. I'll see if I can get a close-up on it so you can see what I'm talking about. It's a cork material with a rubber backing. So it's 4.5mm thick, and it's got yeah, actually quite a thin layer of cork. I actually thought that was going to be a little more, but it's quite a thin layer. So what are my impressions? Well, what I'm going to do is, well, the next prototypes are going to be built out of this material. Cool. I'm pretty excited. So first impressions, I got a little bit of an issue with the rubber smell. That's actually a massive issue for me. It's got that sort of unnatural rubber smell that I don't want, even though it's what's supposed to be natural rubber, but this looks different to the one I actually ordered, which is a lesson to learn when working with guys from China. You have to actually make sure you specify exactly what you want and make sure they deliver on that. But there's a few positives about this material. It's super durable. It's natural. The cork is natural. I'm trying to find the underlay to be as natural as possible. Also, it feels really nice. Feels grippy. The mat itself doesn't stink that much. Like the cork doesn't stink that much. But it's nice and grippy. And the awesome thing about it is we're going to be laser printing onto this. So yeah, laser etching. So the patterns are going to be cut onto laser burnt basically onto this, which is going to be interesting. I want to keep the first designs more focused around the design, so not about not color, just patterns, just really nice patterns. This cork color is very neutral, so for people that want to hang these mats in their lounge rooms or hallways, a black pattern on this will look quite nice. So that's one positive. Yeah, I'm just stoked. I'm really happy I got this right now. Like, what's the time? It's 1:34. So my first meeting's awesome. First meeting's in 25 minutes, and I'll film a bit of that, and I'll see you after that. We'll have a chat at the end of. So I got one at. Let's have a look at the schedule. It's 1:35. I've got a meeting at 2 with some guys from Melbourne. A meeting at 4:30 with a guy from Tel Aviv, and a meeting at 6 with Phil from Manchester. So yeah, I'll see you for a summary after that about how the meetings went and my feelings on who's going to work best. Catch you there.